and welcome back to another video. My name is Fanny, and in this video we're going to talk about what I thought of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. So hello, I am back. I haven't been gone, but I just felt like saying that I am back because it's so fun to film videos and I love doing it. Anyways, as you may see, I have changed lights in my bookshelf, and it was because I felt like I needed a change. I have changed some other things in my room and I just felt like I needed to change the book lights as well. I really like it, so I'm happy with my choice. Anyway, so in this video we're going to talk about what I thought of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Brooklyn Nine-Nine is a series, and I've talked about this series before. When I made a video of TV shows I really want to watch, I had Brooklyn Nine-Nine in it because it was a meme show and I've heard a lot of great about it. And so some weeks ago I started to watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine over the Christmas break, I think, and I just loved it so much. So I won't spoil anything in the show, but I just want to express what I feel about the show and why I thought it was good, why you should watch it, and yeah, like how good of a show it was. So the show has 5 seasons. It's produced by Fox, the TV channel Fox, but you can also watch it on Netflix, though only the 3 first seasons are on Netflix and there are 5 seasons out. So that is kind of bad, but I've seen all the seasons and I just gotta say that I really love the whole show. I gotta admit that in the beginning it was so funny. You like watched it all so quick. Each episode is around 20 minutes, so therefore it was really fast and really easy to just get fast through this the season and to binge watch a lot of episodes. And the humor in this series is so good. So like I binge watched the 2 first seasons like in 2 days, and it was so good. Like so good. And I got to the 3rd season, I still thought it was very good. But you know, you got a bit used to it, like you know what was going to happen, and you could easily like just stop to watch and go away and you didn't care. And it's not because that it didn't happen stuff, because it was exciting when you watched it, but I just don't know how to explain it, but it was just easy to just walk away and to don't think about that until you watched it again. I think that is because like you get used to the show, because I watched the show for like days just straight, and then I just got used to it, and I don't know, but I really loved it all. And it took some more days for me to finish like the 3rd season, and then I had a little break, like some days, until I started the 4th season. But when I started the 4th season, I really started to binge watch again, and I finished the 4th and 5th season very fast because it were really good seasons. And I just, in general, the show is so good. It's very funny, but in the right way. They don't joke about genders, they don't joke about LGBTQ plus community. They make fun jokes that are not offensive, and I find that hard to do. Or well, I don't find it hard to do, but I've seen a lot of shows that try to be funny, and there are a lot of sexist and other jokes that, I mean, they're not bad, but it can still offend a lot of people. Like right now I'm watching The Office and I like the show very much. I'm on season 4 now, but I mean, it's so hard to compare to Brooklyn Nine-Nine because Brooklyn Nine-Nine is such a like good show for today's society. The show shows that it's not okay to be a sexist or a homophobe or anything like that, but The Office can be kind of sexist at times, and they joke about a lot of like stuff that I don't always think is funny, because it can, I know it can offend a lot of people. I mean, it's much easier for me to watch it because I am a white woman who lives in the first society, who is straight, and like they are not really offending me much, except for when they're kind of sexist and stuff like that. But I understand that they must have offended a lot of other people that are not straight or not white. The Office is on the line of joking so they offend people, while Brooklyn Nine-Nine is so good written. It's just the perfect series, and I love how they continually say like all the people are feminists. Like, I don't want to push feminism over people, but at the same time, I am a feminist. I stand for that I am a feminist, and for those of you who aren't a feminist, let me just explain what feminism actually is. It is when you want a society equal for all the genders. Like, women should be as good as men and men should be as good as women. Not that women are better or anything, it's just that in today's society, men are usually higher ranked, and therefore there are more women that are feminists, because like they are the ones who need help to get to the same level as the men, while the men can just be there and be happy, you know. So people who think that feminists hate men, that is not true. Feminism stands for that men and women should be equal, not that women should be better or men should be better, just equal. And I just love that they explain that, and I also love that there are a lot of LGBTQ plus in this series and that they support it very much, which they should. Like, everybody should do that. And the jokes are really funny, and the relationships are good, and I love all the characters, and it's just a good plot in general because you get to follow these NYPDs, the New York Police Detectives. And it's really interesting because you get to follow the crimes as well as you get to follow the ones who work with the crimes, and it's just much more enjoyable to watch because it's like real life. You relate to a lot of things, but at the same time it's a lot of action and you laugh a lot, like really much. I sat here in my room and laughed my ass off the first seasons, and to just have that laugh every day made me so happy. So I mean, like, if you don't want to watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine now, I don't know what you want, because it's the best series ever. It's so funny, and like everything about it is just great. I'm so sad if there won't be a season 6, because this show definitely deserves a bigger fandom. Even though they have a big fandom, they deserve even more, because this is the kind of show that we all need. We need more shows like Brooklyn Nine-Nine. We need shows that support everything, because it was just normal life. Like, I like The Flash and Arrow and series like that as well, but they are not really relatable. These people are just playing normal human beings who like do what normal people do, like nothing special. And it's so funny to watch a funny show but still relatable. And I would say that everyone can watch this show. If you're old or young, everyone can watch this show, and I just think it's such a good show in general to like get this out to people. It's so good that a show don't have to be homophobic or sexist or anything to make it fun, because that is so unnecessary. And this show is very funny and entertaining, and I just think you all should really watch it if you haven't. It's so good. So out of the shows I've seen, this is absolutely one of the best shows I've ever seen. It is so good. I would give it 9 out of 10 stars, because I mean, I loved everything about it, except that it got a little slow in the middle, and I think that's just because I was like kind of tired of watching it, because I binge watched like every episode, you know, and I wanted to do something else. So I don't think it's the show's problem, more like mine. But I still will say 9 out of 10, because like we need a final season. Like, they can't just finish this whole series with the 5th season like that. It wasn't like a big cliffhanger, but we still need an ending, and I really think we need a season 6. So until season 6, 9 out of 10 stars. Anyways, that was all for this video. As I've said a lot of times, if you haven't watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine, you should absolutely try it out. You can find the first 3 seasons on Netflix, and as I said, also it's produced by Fox from the beginning. So if you have that, you can check it out there. And yeah, that was all for this video. I hope you liked it, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I'll see you in the next one. Bye!